body jack, they walk on tracks. We run trains on it. Go back to back of my broski, put Bling on him, level his ring in his forehead, call it brainstorming. It might hit a big, like this is the cause of global warming. Fuck the kitty balls, let's get to the crack. Drum balls like a army sponsor pack of Kit Kats. My wrist snapped, it be like bad recliners with this kickbacks. Everybody getting low, but nobody trying to relax. Was addicted to this killing shit. Think I might just relapse, cause I like the way it feel with this team at. Tell me where his team at. I can light them all up like a beacon and come back to the hood like out pack. I'm in weekend, just gotta bring the burner, but it's for the. I ain't even get my gun. I ain't get. Man, fuck it.
I'm on this rooftop smoking on some good wop. Shit, I'm trying to sip with some good wop. Shorty all up on me, she give me some good top. Shit, maybe good wop. Bust my nuts off. I got some knots on her head and knots in the red. I'm got me shaking the bed. I'm all in her head. Shit is detrimental. Now I'm feeling mental, I'm in this mental. Now I'm trying to fuck with this beneficial. Shit, I might rip you and spitting shit. See, now I'm on some killer shit. Might just drill a bitch, hit a drilling shit. Might just hit a bitch, hit a nigga shit. Hit a nigga shit. Take your bitch quick, hit these niggas quick. Niggas is fool, these niggas is phony. I'm taking your money when these all of my homies. I'm calling your homie, she all up on me. But I ain't even trying to hear that. All up on your big bag, I'm all up in her head like that. Bust your tracks close, I'm in the back door. So bust the back door, I'm in the back door. I'm in the earlobe, I'm in the ear though. Like this shit is going weird though. I've been weird though. Shit, I rock weird flows. Like how you could you do this? Make it stupid. I'm going stupid. I'm feeling loose. I'm feeling ruthless. This shit get loose on you. Make it loose. I make it juicy. And now I'm dancing like Footloose. Or is it Footloose? I make loose. I got new shorts and then you know these feathers from like Goose, like Footloose, like shit. I made a Canadian Goose. It's colder. Shit colder. Like shit colder. Like how you gonna shit colder? Like.
New York, all my niggas.
Yo, welcome back to New York Noise, the newest audio and visual podcast looking to highlight up and coming underground rappers from New York City. In other words, you know, if you're nice and you're in the city, you will likely be on this show. You know, come find us at all sources, all platforms. You know, we're looking to create a platform to kind of put on for NYC, and we're in a place in rap where we have the most talent, but we're not at the place we need to be. So, you know, niggas is working. And today we have very special guests. We got Bling Boyz moving in the house. We got their managers. Shout out to Jack, shout out to Bryce for the cam. But, you know, we have a very special episode today. Some niggas from Flatbush.
Yes, sir.
So I want to get into that first. Before we talk about music, I want to talk about Flatbush. I want to talk about kind of that influence and kind of growing up there and how y'all put on for your hood.
Yeah.
Well, first up, please feel free to introduce yourself and all that. You know what I'm saying?
My name is Ace Bling, as y'all know me. Feel me? Whoever watches this, y'all know I'm a light-skinned motherfucker. I'm pretty motherfucker, as ASAP would say. Feel me? Yes, sir.
I'm Matt Briscoe, aka Virgil Wilkins. I'm a good kid, man. Shout out my PL.
Alright, so both of y'all started in Flatbush, right? Born and raised?
Yeah.
So, I want to talk about before music, but just how's that experience been? Kind of how's that influenced your life?
Shit, we had two different types of growing up. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, I was a sheltered kid for me, but I was just too smart not to know what the fuck was going on. Niggas I wasn't exposed to a lot for me. Mac can tell you himself, he had a whole different type of story.
Yeah, like, I wasn't, like, born and raised. I was raised in Flatbush, but, like, originally I was born in Brooklyn, yeah. But, I lived down in East New York for a little bit, with my grandmother and whatnot. And then, we moved around. I lived with my pops for a little bit, and we moved to, Flatbush when I turned, like, 9, 10. Mm-hmm. I was older than that, probably like 12. No, I'm not. 9, 10. I'm gonna say around there. And then boom. Yeah, Flatbush is not really different from any other hood. The hood is the hood no matter where you go, I feel like. So, what more so have an influence, I think, on our music is like the people around us. Mm-hmm. So, like, my grandmother, she used to, like, listen to, like, just a lot of old, like, reggae, soul shit. Yeah, soul shit. Shit like that. Reggae, yeah. Reggae on my pop side, yeah. Mad reggae. Yeah, all that shit. I fucked with it.
You know, we got our Flatbush, our other Flatbush legends, like, you know, Flatbush Zombies, for me, Underachievers, my Uncle Capital Steve's, like, for me, we, like, that's a couple of our, I can say that's definitely from my inspiration. I still bump Underachievers to this day, for me. I still play Capital Steve's all day, for me. That's, niggas from Flatbush, they put on the first, for me. That's the East Coast. I'm trying to be, niggas is trying to be the new ones.
Yes, sir. And I bring that up to say, you know, I always start with Flatbush from y'all because, you know, that is, as you said, so rich in music, you know, mad influences. Flatbush has a lot of influence over how music partakes in kind of culture and such like that. So as you named a couple names, but growing up there,
yeah, my fault. You saying that, it just made me think of something, because, like, definitely the way Flatbush is, like, that's why, like, a lot of music that comes from there will always have, like, some aggressiveness from that too. I mean, because it's always gonna be, like, you coming from Flatbush, it's not, you have to portray it, you have to adapt and be a certain way, for me. And that will always come from, like, if somebody's from Flatbush, you will always hear some little gumbo, like, something has to be,
something a little different,
some little crazy shit, that shit.
So, growing up, what was your first exposure, I don't know, to music? You named your grandmoms, you named your family, but did y'all live in, like, music heavy households? Was hip hop something that y'all was exposed from off rip, from the jump?
I guess I was exposed to gospel before I was exposed to hip hop. I mean, I feel like that's better for me because I was exposed to another genre before I was exposed to hip hop, and I wasn't so like devoted to it or so divulged. And, like, you know, some kids they only listen to hip hop, like, but we can sit down and say anything. Like, we real talk. The amount of rock bands we could mess up the top of our heads, for me, low fuckery, like, from other countries, like, for me, I still listen to Daft Punk, like, whenever I feel like it, for me. But, like, I had, like, gospel, like, for me, I came from a group in the church type shit, for me. And, like, my grandmother, she was really, like, grandmother and my aunt, she was really into gospel. And, like, my mom, she could sing and shit, for me, but she never really, that was never really what she wanted and go towards. But, like, when I started getting older, like, my mom was more available to, like, to really, like, she was always there for me, but we always, like, she had to make sure we was always good, so she always had to be at work for me.
She's busy.
For me, I fuck with that for me. She always made sure niggas was cool. But when I started getting older and started to be able to move with her more, like, for me, that's when I got exposed to hip hop. My pops too, for me, like, my pops loved reggae, hip hop, and, like, I got exposed to that shit a lot, like Wu-Tang, Biggie, Tupac, the old heads for me. Anybody, most stuff, like, my ass.
I mean, I started off, like, with like, the soul, R&B, and reggae stuff, like, especially R&B and stuff like that. Like, I can't even front when I was young. Like, they always, I used to travel with my grandmother sometimes, and they always used to play, like, B2K and, like, that shit. I mean, but then, like, I started looking at music on my own, like, and especially, like, before I go to school and stuff. Like, I went to Marine Park. That school was dirt. Like, I always used to watch the MTV thing. Like, they always had the MTV. I don't even know what it's called, like the music block.
The music video.
Yeah, in the morning. I mean, and that was, like, around the time that, like, Foster Kids came out.
Different sound.
I used to look at that, Fall Out Boy, like, stuff like that. I don't know. I just like shit like that. I felt like into my little TDE.
Kendrick Boy Q, that whole West Coast shit.
Yeah, Isaiah Rashad, like, my favorite rapper.
To this day, I think it's the shout out Isaiah Rashad. Shout out Isaiah Rashad, bro.
Isaiah Rashad, I'm, like, on the track, bro.
Back, girl. So, come with your feature course.
I mean, yeah.
I feel you, and I definitely, even hearing that is no surprise to both of y'all, because you can see the influence of other genres in all your music, kind of the way y'all experiment with sounds and the way y'all do certain stuff and how you can do a variety of things. So I definitely feel that influence. Now, I assume y'all didn't come into the game off rip, make music together, right? So what was your first experiences kind of making music on your own? What was the switch from, you know, listening to music to actually, like, thinking, oh, maybe this is something I want to do?
I mean, like, I kind of felt like I've been wanting to do music, like, because my grandfather, he, like, plays a lot of, like, he's big in Trinidad or whatever because he plays steel pan, and like, he tried to teach me, he taught me steel pan, I played panoramic one year. He taught me, he taught me piano, drums, bass, shit like that. Like, I barely remember that shit now, but I can still play this. I'm chatting right now, but yeah. So for me, yeah, he had his computer or whatever and his Mac or whatever, and he had GarageBand on it. So me and my cousin, like, I used to try to do a song one time, and I ain't work out. We got into an argument or whatever, and I ain't work out. So I let the kid it up, and yeah. But I always wanted to do music. I always felt like it was something that was bound to happen. And then when high school came, and me and Ace linked up, and we were always rapping. Like music was always an underlying topic. Like,
stay talking about who our favorite rappers, who's the best.
Really try to play Isaiah Rashad, man. Tom, try to grease my son Isaiah Rashad.
I can't front. I'm sorry. I'm slacking Isaiah Rashad for like 2 years. But I feel like I knew I should have been in music from like 3rd grade summer. Cause I went to summer camp. Everybody go Patty out Canarsie.
Yeah.
I went to that shit. I knew I should have was doing music because they started calling me radio. Like they started calling. I knew every song that was on the fucking radio. Like I would sing anything, like, but it'd be to myself, and people started realizing like you're singing every single song. Like, feel me? But I'm gonna keep it stacked. It's like my 3rd rap group. It's like my 3rd rap group. Like I had one of my siblings. She was called TLA. For me, that was the first letter for all our names. But my older brother, he was gonna be into it. And then I had one in school for me. Like I got a little freestyle video up there. Ain't nobody gonna see it though. Y'all don't have to search for it. Y'all don't have to hunt it. But for me, it had my rap group on it. It was called Young Legends. I was super into Lil Wayne. Like, for me, I'm still into Lil Wayne. I fucked with Lil Wayne for money and shit. So I called ourselves Young Legends. I had my other son, we rapped. Like, he was a year younger than me. Like, this shit was fire. But then I fell off doing this shit. I can't front. I fell off. Cause like, I remember I told my mom, I was like, yo, I want to be a rapper. And she looked at me. They laughed. They just looked at me. She's like, boy, you better look away from me. And I was just like, it wasn't like I was sick. I was just like, she just laughed at me. Like, she was like, so I was like, maybe I'm tweaked. So I got over it for me. And then like freshman, sophomore year, niggas started rapping in school, like freestyle in school. And I'm listening. I'm like, I used to rap. Like, I know I could do way better than this. I mean, and I just niggas jinked up with Mac. I remember jinked up with Mac. Freshman year.
We met in music class, bro.
Exactly. We met in
music class. Guitar class.
We met in guitar class. I met our manager like in like 7th grade summer. For me, we used to play Boyz at Big Apple. But we all jinked back up and we all had music class together. For me, I remember the first time we chilling with Mac. I remember I seen him in lunch. I don't think he was supposed to be there. I was like, bro, like. I was like, it was Gucci. He's like, yeah, I'm talking regular nonsense for me. Then he's about to dip. I'm like, where you going? I was like, we can leave. He's like, yeah, like for me. So I'm about to come with you. He's like, all right. And then that was that. Like, I can't rap with him like all the time. And then we started rapping. And I hopped back on my shit. Like for me, niggas got back on our shit. Like that's it.
Perfect. Exactly. Like it was like fate. Fate bring out together and all that. And you said this is your 3rd rap group, right? So I want to ask you, Fred, what do you think? What about this one is just not to compare it? What about this one is pop like making this more successful in the past?
Yeah, I was yelling up there. I was playing around. Like it wasn't nothing serious. Like it was something that I found. We all love music. Me and my sister, we love music, so we enjoyed making music, and we tried to do it together. For me, but it was not something we took serious. And the rap group I had. When I was younger, I was in like 7th, 8th grade, and I was like, but it was more, we just like to freestyle for me, and anytime we had like a little party in school, and we could do whatever we wanted to do about it, we rap, like, for me, so like, we became a group and shit, like, but I was the only one who was really, really rapping, and then I just fell off, but like this, I finally sat down, I was like, I'm gonna take this shit seriously, and I'm like, I'm gonna really do this shit, and like, for me, three years later, for me, like, we dropped our first song, maybe almost 2 years. December make 2 years, and like, we doing better than most. Like, you know, true. Not back 19, I'm about 19. For me, but for me, like, can't front me like youngest nigga doing it right now.
And so once y'all meet at that guitar class, right? and y'all start hanging out more, whatever, spit freestyles and all that. When did you think, like, you said I'm saying I'm gonna take it seriously, but when did it come together for both of you? When were you like, all right, we get our sound good together? What was there one song? Was there one moment?
I can't find it, like the song. Yeah, like how it went it was like the transition of us rapping to us like looking for a studio, and we found a studio, and like we had like, I think at that point we were writing music like stick together.
Mm-hmm. I don't like, it was weird, like we never really talked about. I'm gonna keep it stacked. I don't really remember a conversation of us saying, let's make a group together. Like it really just fell into place. It happened. Like, it wasn't a song. Like we was just rapping. Like for me, we just was doing a lot. Like, and like you said, we was trying to find a studio, but we just ended up rapping together on some weird shit. Like I remember he hit me and said, "Yo, bro, trying to put a beat." I was like, "Sure." Like I mean, I think that's what happened. That's the So Ghetto freestyle. I said, "James, and then like. Happened like shit for it, progressive in there. Yeah.
So, alright, so explain for people who don't know, explain who the Bling Boyz are, kind of where the name came from. And the Bling Boyz movement, talk about it.
Alright, look, so boom. Bling Boyz movement, I don't know where that came from. Like, really, it's not like, it
was, what was it? It was Nation at first, but Nation or some shit.
Nah, it was like, it was like,
no, it was in a lunchroom.
Yeah, and we were talking about it. Yeah, we were like really trying to come up with a name at that point. And
I think it was like about a week we was talking about trying to find a name.
Yeah, I mean, and like I don't know, like I kept like the for us, like I kept seeing like diamonds like in my head. Like, I mean, so that's why that will always be there. Like the diamond will always be there. I mean, and a little lightning bolt will always be there with it, because like those are just images that always
for me.
So
shine for me to take action, shit like that.
Yeah, for me. So Bling Boyz, just I don't know. It was just.
I remember it. Like for me, it was some random shit. We was standing there talking to some. Not even. We was just standing at the entrance of the lunchroom talking, and he just turned to me and just said Bling Boyz, and I was like, he's Bling, not Bling. For me, I just kept saying, I was like, nah, this shit sound fire. For me, like he used to say the man Briscoe. But like it wasn't, I didn't really care about shit. Just because it was Bling Boyz, that shit was fire to me. I remember this girl walked over to me and she said what's up to us, and Mac was like, "Yo, we got a rap group, we called Bling Boyz." I was like, "Yeah," like I'm just there behind, like, "Yeah," like, feel me? And then that shit, like from that shit, like it was just Bling Boyz though. It was just Bling Boyz. Then we hopped in school with I started Castro. For me, yeah, another rapper.
Shout out Rico.
Right, shout out to Rico. We hopped in school with him, and he when we hopped in school with him, when he was taking us to the school, we got there. He was fiending. He was trying to find out what we was doing, trying to find out how our music is. Like, yeah. So when he finally got there, he finally asked us our name. He's like, Bling was like, y'all need to make it an acronym. Like, for me, he's like, so y'all have to say Bling Boyz. Y'all say da-da-da. For me, people like, what is that? Like, so I remember I was like, BB don't really sound hard, but for me, I was like moving, like for me, I just read moving. I was like moving, and like nigga, I was just thinking, we was both thinking like we were moving, BBM, like this shit gonna be calm for me. That was the first song we did together. Never released that shit because shit was just, it wasn't trash. It was just we gotta take it away from that music.
Yes, that's a good. Transition into what I want to talk about, to the music stuff. And so I'm sure, as you said, you probably made songs before, but the first song you dropped on the clock together is So Ghetto, right?
No, it is.
And off it, like if niggas just listen to that song, they're gonna they hear you already feel something. Like you hear the hard beat, you hear the boom, and kind of the way you both come on and complement each other's sound. So was that just natural in the studio? Was that kind of just, or was it kind of something you had, was trial and error? How was that process, the recording of that first song?
I think we had those verses for like 2 years.
Yeah, but like that was something like we never rehearsed on the beat. But I mean, like I think
we freestyled on the side. I think we freestyled on the side middle for me, but we both said we were right. Yeah, we wrote to a certain point on each beat, like for me, and it was just like I said, I really focused Steve, and that's my uncle shit. So I wanted how he did the same beat for me. I said I wanted that to be my first beat, like for me, and so I did it I try to set it up exactly the same way. Like that's what my goal. My goal was to imitate Joey and Steve is like setup of the song. Like feel me? So I was like, yo, right to this point, like for me, I'm coming right after you type shit. Like I don't remember that. I came in first. You can remember.
I'm so bad.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Nah, that
came from me, and I said, yeah, I'm coming right after you. That like that shit. That shit was fucking fire. I can't. For me, like, you hear that shit now from what I'm playing doing now. Like, I'm never discredit that. It's just like that shit is way different. You wouldn't even think it's me.
Yeah, I can hear that. And you bring up Capital Steez, and it's very. I think it's rare. You guys kind of very close relationship and kind of are blood related, right? How can you talk about his influence and kind of your music and your sound and started and everything? So
Let's go to that. Nah, we was Steez. He was always rapping. Cyphers in the drive-through. I have songs where I said that shit for me, never released it for me. Spending Cyphers in the drive-through, skateboarding for me. Like we was always rapping. He was super intense with doing. Like I remember doing like he's one of those rappers. Like his flow is hypnotizing. Like,
mm-hmm.
His flow is not like, it doesn't rhyme. It could go for a minute just not rhyming, like, and the shit is fire. Like, and he was just really into music. And he always, this is back when he was doing just the freestyle videos on YouTube. Like, you could go look at him. He's in a sweater for me, pink, blue, yellow lettering, glasses for me, the beanie. Like, for me, I was on the other side of that shit for me, or my brother was on the other side, and not in the camera, like, same way for me. And like, because he was always rapping, I was just like, shit, I gotta do it. Like, I wanna rap too, I want somebody to take it seriously. And that's Steve's past, like, for me. So it was like, for me, it was like, I wasn't thinking, I feel like, in my own way, like, I didn't really have this that close to him. I started realizing I wasn't as close as I wanted to, for me. But he saw me, like, way closer than blood. Because that's my brother and my sister, like we have different moms for me. We have different moms, and that's his mom's brother for me. But he really saw me like his nephew because I was always there for him. It's like you wouldn't really say that I'm not his nephew, but like if you really want to go with like technicalities and DNA tests and shit, like, but I really didn't feel like I had a connection with him. And like I felt like when we started rapping, I was like, this is my way. Like this is my way to uplift Steve. Like, for me, finish what he started. Like, for me, taking over the fucking government. Like, having finished what he started. Like, for me, but it was like we switched it. It's not even taking over the government. It's just I want to take over everything. Like, I want to take over everything that we're doing right now. Like, so rapping and shit. Like, we started doing everything. So like, the Steez, he just influenced me from forget music. He influenced me great. He influenced me to make sure that everybody put respect in my name, but still be kind-hearted and still show love. Feel me? Still make sure you love your fellow man, but make sure nobody disrespect you while you do it.
And I think that with Bling Boyz and with the music y'all making, I think y'all uplifting his legacy and putting respect on his name. So I think y'all are definitely moving in the right direction. I think wherever you watch him, you're proud of you all. And we continue. So I'm talking about kind of some of the big influences been on your sound. But for Mac, what artists have you listened to, or did you listen to that kind of influence the way you want to make music? Because you've shown in your discography a wide variety of styles y'all both can rap on. So like you said, you had some other genres in mind, but were there anyone in specific that kind of influenced how you make music?
Like in specific, like I kind of like. I think it's more so the type of music I listen to. It's like I tend to listen to music where it's like you could feel like an emotion coming from the artist. So like it don't matter what like the type of music it is. Like I feel like if it evokes emotion from you, like I don't know, it just speaks to me. So like that's why I could listen to like Trippie Redd. Like I can't front. Like it's just fire. Like you just listen to him, bro. It's just fire. Like this, bro. Just I mean, I can't. But like, think of older artists. Like, no. Like that's what I'm trying to show you. It's not just one artist. I just say like, I mean, it's a wide variety. Like, it's literally from like Fall Out Boy, as I said, to like fucking one song from what's that shit from Goatee, whatever that thing is called.
Oh, somebody used to know.
From me.
Yeah, that's just fucking fire.
to like fucking
Drake.
to Drake,
Yeah.
to fucking I ain't gonna front. I listen to Bob Marley. I don't really sit there and like, yeah, Bob Marley.
That's a process. Shit, I can't forget the cover song.
I listen to Sizzle more. I listen to Bob Marley.
I got a jack that.
Y'all wanna look some good reggae tunes or whatever. Sizzler Locked Up Rhythm. Fucking this is fake preaching. Not really. Fucking.
We be killing the memory.
Really shit, bro. I can't even tell you how many times I done fucked up stories and shit. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. What was the question? I was trying to question.
Nah, you get to it.
Yeah. The concept of I get that. I could definitely hear that in the way y'all make music, because there's never a track where y'all sound lazy on it. Like even if people don't like your music, they can't tell it. They can't say that you're not going all in on that. You're not trying to fix something out of people.
That's one thing people can't say too. Like the music is us. Like I mean, that shit that we did felt. Like it's what we are.
Yeah, like Rob May said, if I put it in a track, it's a true fact. Like for me, that shit is what we are. Like for me,
not to say that's completely what we are. Like you can't take it for face value, but everybody's gonna feel what we're feeling. I mean, everybody has a certain thought. They listen to shit, they gonna be like,
the goal really is like, the goal was to create music that people could relate to. Like, cause I couldn't relate to like doing heavy drugs like most of these niggas doing. Like, and doing like drugs. Like, I mean, like, don't. Shout out that P.O.
Shout out my P.O.
Opposite chill. For me, but for me, I couldn't relate to doing like heavy drugs, selling work. Like for me, shooting guns. Like for me, I got older and started getting into that shit. For me, I never really got to heavy drugs. Never really had to clap guns. For me, but I took it. So like we had to like find our own sound and find something that niggas like us could relate to. Like for me, like because we really are in the middle. Like we really linked up in the middle. Like for me, niggas come from the gang. It's a bang style. For me, I'm coming from the church style. Like for me, like real nigga shit. I'm coming from deep in the church. Like and like we really met up in the middle type shit. So when you're in the middle, man, they never made music for the middleman, and they never do anything for the middleman. For me, okay. Like look at our government, like the middle class is fucked. Like you're super rich or something. Yeah, it's forgotten. So we had to like make music the middleman can relate to. That's how we're like striving. That's really how we're succeeding at this moment.
I can't front. Like for me, like yeah, that as well. But like for me, music, like originally for me, I feel like I did that shit like to be heard type shit. Cause like
that too.
I'm not big into talking. Like I'll joke around with you and shit, but I'll really sit there to myself type shit. I'm not big into talking to people, conversating, and for me, I feel like in music and shit, like on the beat is the only way I could fully like convey my thoughts to you clearly, like as clear as it could get on the beat. And yeah, for me, and that amount of time I have on that verse.
I feel like the same shit, like for me, the same way you be heard, but like not to like, cause I don't know how to speak. Like it's just I feel like no one respected my shit. Like and until I happened to, I'm gonna keep it stagnant until I started rapping. Like for me, nobody moved how they move now. For me, like I wanted to show people like how real I am, like and like I do this. Like I wanted to show people like for me, I'm gonna give you can't respect me, who I am. Like for me, I'm gonna show you like. I'm gonna show you like so I'm gonna give you something to respect like for me and like they heard me rapping and like knowing like you guys my girl like for me niggas can talk shit and your bitch can talk shit but they'll tell you like at the end they always say he make good music though. He make good music though. That nigga bitch ass nigga. He make good music though. I mean I fucking hate that nigga he's playing Mad so they make good music though. For me, they put respect on our name for this shit for me and I felt and that's what I got. I feel like I'm slowly getting what I wanted, but I ain't have enough yet for me.
Of course, keep on. So when y'all drop So Ghetto, right? And you drop tracks like Hard, 621. Did you expect to get that love that y'all was receiving?
Hell no. Hell no. I don't think it's that. Niggas was most hated in the building. Niggas was most hated in the building, baby. I was really most fucking hated in the building.
I try to be a gentle giant here for me. That shit ain't work.
That shit don't work for me.
I
I was mighty young, so I'm gonna keep it stacked. I was some little ass niggas.
You always talking that shit.
I was always talking my shit. Like, you couldn't curb my tongue for me. And like, for me, that shit led into fights. That shit led into, for me, bitches started fucking with me. And then I had to start realizing, like, these are the only niggas I can fuck with. My son CJ, for me. My son CJ not here right now, for me. But these the only niggas.
Yeah, but it's that nigga, bro.
I see.
That nigga buying Queens.
He's wild.
Facts. But for me, these the only, like, for me, these the niggas, I just realized these the only niggas I can fuck with. These the only people I fuck with.
Keeping the circles.
Bro, I mean, my family really thought I had so many friends. I'm like, bro, I got 2 friends. And my fault, I got 3 friends, so because CJ came on, like, I ain't really like CJ, I'm keep static, but I love that nigga. That's my brother right there, for me. Like, I hate it, for me. Like, he'll say it too, he ain't like me either, for me, but that's my brother right here. And we kept that shit close. And when we kept that shit so close, like, that when we started making music, people wanted to get in this group and make it wider. But like, this shit was too close and it was too tight knitted. Like, it was like you couldn't really get in there, so he could do a show love from the outside. And that's how, for me, it really happened. Like, I mean, keep it stacked. Like, I stopped talking to everybody. Like, I came to school senior year on a different motive, on a different mindset. I stopped talking to everybody. Like, if it wasn't him, he wasn't even middle of our senior year for me.
Yeah, I was in middle, but I never went to class.
So, I mean,
I did. Don't talk about the middle experience. Like,
that's this fucking middle, but for me, like, I didn't talk to no one. Like, it came to a point, like, even girls started to realize, like, how quiet I was. And, like, for me, I couldn't even find niggas. Niggas couldn't say nothing to me anymore. Like, for me, niggas. And I had a certain presence to myself that after a while I was like, don't fuck with that nigga. Like, for me, it was like, cause he's too quiet as a league. Like, for me, I don't know what's going on. And my pops always used to say that when you're quiet, they don't like that. For me, and they get scared, and I started realizing that. And when I was quiet, and the only time you heard me was when I was dropping music, for me, it was like, this nigga is bugging. Like, for me, so that's why they wanted to infiltrate the group. They wanted to be down with the Bling boy movement.
I didn't think he was gonna get love.
I see.
Just cause like I'm like how you don't talk, bro. I'm the person like I will see you, bro, and you could see me, bro. But if you don't say anything, I will not say nothing.
Don't say nothing to you.
I don't care. You could be a boy, girl.
Don't say shit to
I won't say nothing to you.
Well, straight that.
So like because of that, I feel like I like that, and the fact that the shit I was doing at the time, like I don't know, I felt like that made me follow up a lot of people for me, and then yeah. We started dropping music and just started getting plays. We started getting likes and shit.
Shit, I remember we got like, maybe got 1,000 plays in like, what, a month? For me, that was shit, the biggest thing I ever said. The hypest shit I ever did for me, and it was like, and we dropped another song right after. Like, we dropped another song right after they got another 1,000 plays. It was like, shit, like, for me, we're good. Like,
we just started, bro. This is still just
very
That all hard and crazy.
For me, that, like, it was hard, got 1,000 plays like ASAP. And we dropped 6 to 1. For me, and that shit ASAP. Like, it was like, it was weird. Keep stacking, it was weird.
And so once y'all start receiving that love, I can tell definitely that has to be a big confidence booster, right? And I assume this time y'all still making bad music, but then you guys decide to start to form the tape, right? Start to create something y'all want to drop in a project. So where were y'all at in your lives when that was kind of a decision to be made? Because it's still, as you said, it's still early. It's still been very early, and y'all already kind of off rip came up with a lot of music, and that's what a lot of niggas don't do that.
Yeah, like the crazy shit is like that. This whole tape, like
we talking about Alpha Dog, by the way.
Yeah, Alpha Dog. Like we have music, like so much music, like
but it was slacked, like it was rushed, or it wasn't perfect. Like, and we're not perfectionists. Trust me, we're not perfectionists. And Alpha Dog 2 can hear. You can hear slip ups, you can hear mess ups.
This mad shit I ain't want to drop.
I mean, shit, but we knew, like, we got pushed in the deadline. I mean, keep it stepping. We got pushed in the deadline. That was it. Like, it was either now or never. Like, if we don't, it's gonna look so bad on our part. Like, for me,
I can't front. That's why I appreciate this nigga so much, bro. Just like if it wasn't for him, like, giving us that push, like, he put the pressure on ourselves, you feel me?
We were so I think we both put the pressure on ourselves, like, just say, fuck this, we gonna jump the fuck out the window with all this, the show, the tape, everything, like, but crazy part when you say that, like, right after we dropped 621, the Keep Stack we fell off, and if you could see it in the Bling movement, it took months to drop another song.
Yeah. And we didn't stop making music.
We didn't stop making music. We just was nitpicking. Like, we was nitpicking very much. Like, very much. And now, to this day, like, now, we turn around today, like, shit, we could drop this song back then. We could have dropped this song back then. But we're moving smarter. We're moving better. But the goal was always to have a tape. Like, the goal was to, we thought we was going to go straight from Hard 6-1, one more song, boom, tape. For me, but
It's supposed to drop on prom.
we were supposed to drop a prom last year. We were supposed to drop our prom. This how long it shows you how we did rapping. So this how long it shows you did rapping. And that shit, we baited on it. For me, we baited on it. But for me, then I made a song. I started making. I had always had these little dollies. Always had these little dollies. Like, we always made sure we had our little dollies. And Mac, he would go to the school. Like, Mac is religious. He would go into the school and just come out with a fuck around dolly. Sometimes these fuck arounds turn around to be faster. For me, these fuck arounds turn into faster. For me, you know, you see how much less faster it's getting from me. And so, but I only had like 5 dollies. Like, that was my EP of my 100 Stars EP. And I was like, I felt stagnant. I was like, I need to drop something. Like, for me, I was like, I have 5 songs right here. And I had 4. And I had 3 songs. I had 3 songs, and I finished rolling around. And I was like, oh, this is 4 songs. I could drop a little 5-song EP. Let me do a 5-song EP. I was like, what's another song I could do? So, day of I dropped the EP, I went to the studio and recorded that song, that Ocean Ave freestyle.
Yeah.
Day of that I dropped the EP, I recorded that freestyle, 3-hour sessions. Recorded this freestyle, and then spent the rest of the 2 hours mixing and mastering the whole EP. Only 5 songs. It doesn't take 2 hours for 5 songs. But I was sitting there behind the engineer like this, holding my head, pulling hair, like, feel me? Because, like, you fucking keep stacking dealing. Like, I keep the ass things, I'm barking that shit. Like, I lose my mind and that shit. That's not, but, like, it's only towards myself. I won't put it on other people. It's only towards myself. Feel me? So, like, the whole process of this shit, I just was like, fuck it, I gotta drop something. Did the cover art for me in like 2 days. I was like, I don't know what's called. I was like, I always had this thing on to call my tape where the wolves lay. I was like, I can't do this. This is an EP. Like, for me, fuck it, what I'm gonna call it. I was like, I'm gonna call it Born of the Stars. Chopping up my sister, my brother. I'm call it Born of the Stars. And told Randy the name by these niggas. They said, that's fire. So boom, did that. I did the cover art for me. Cover art took me about like 2 hours.
That's another thing. This nigga's a hard working man, bro. Nigga did the cover art.
I did produced 7 songs. Yeah, off the album for me, but for me, I just like boom, I did the cover art and I dropped it. And like after I dropped that shit, I gave it 2 weeks. Some nigga he pulled me off to the side, not 2 weeks to the side. He's walking out the bank. He's walking in. He's like, "Yo, Ace Bling, that's that love that new EP." And I walked away. That was a good look. So I was like, "Who the fuck was that?" And like for me, and in that moment, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like this shit is real. Like for me, I just dropped the EP. Like for me, like I just dropped the EP. This shit is real. So I'm like, alright, so Matt, drop your EP. Like drop your EP. Like let's drop a Dolly EP. Hey, we gonna drop a tape. For me, start putting pieces together for me, but for me, Mac, he likes music in particular. For me, I respect that Mac really wants to make sure the craft is crafted perfectly for me. So I'm not even mad that his EP not out yet for me. I am mad because the shit is fucking fire. Like I'm telling you now, the EP is fucking fire.
You got like 2 different lineups. You got the one in the head one.
One in the chamber. One in the chamber for me, and
then the last one, we didn't even have a name.
We don't even have a name for me, but I'm telling you, like, this nigga has enough music to drop 2 tapes, fucking EP, 2 tapes. I'm talking about on his own. But this shit is fire for me, so. But, like, he likes his shit crafted well, so I respect that. But, so we slowly started transitioning to the tape for me, and I started producing back in September.
Yeah, that's what I was.
For me, I started producing back in September. It was like, once I peaked, I could start producing. I was like, oh shit, I can make money. I can finally start going to Apple Music because I didn't know where to get beats from. I needed a producer. I said, fuck that, I'm gonna be my own producer. Like, I'm gonna be a producer for us. Like, you know what I mean? And that's how it really started. That's really how I thought of it. Mm-hmm. And the name came along. I got videos, like home videos, like from a real camera. Like them. See, the Canon shit's for me. Yeah. This video was 1 in the morning, leaving the stool, like eating fucking McDonald's. Like, yo, what we gonna name this tape? Like, and I could pull that video up, like right now, like for me, if I have my laptop, I could pull that video up. I'm like, what we gonna name this tape? Mad videos, what we gonna name this tape? And this is back in September. Like, for me, I think the name came to. I thought of the name for me, like it was corny to me, and I just threw it back out like the last 2 weeks before we got the tape.
Like we were working on the Top Secret project.
Yeah, you ever talk about that Top Secret project?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like niggas just working on like a movie. Yeah.
So like a real movie, some fire shit. I can't frame. It's gonna have like a real plot. It's not gonna be like it's not gonna be like a documentary. It's gonna be a storyline. It's not gonna be no documentary. It's gonna be something, and it's gonna have music in it for me. But that's gonna have our music in it. But it's not gonna be like for me the story of 2 rappers coming up. No, this is gonna be something totally off topic. Like, for me, and written by this nigga. For me, he's writing this shit. For me, I'm saying he really got the writing aspect down for me to a T. Like you see his writing of his music. Like for me, T has this shit to T. Like my family, they even said like you can tell Mac writes a lot just on how he like just how he enunciates his words and like how he puts words together. You can tell he writes a lot. Like for it comes to music.
Are both so? Would you consider yourself a writer as well? Because both of you are very heavy with extreme lyricism. So people need to listen. You don't make music when niggas like can just like jump and do whatever. Like you make music with true meaning and true kind of bars, true meaning behind the bars that y'all spit. So are you both writing all the time, or what's your part? Yeah,
I would be right. Like I'm gonna keep it static. Writing. At this point, writing is a blur for me. I have to start freestyling to my phone. Because if I freestyle, I forget it. And if I can't freestyle in the booth because I don't have enough time, I have to start freestyling to my phone and reciting it and like writing it down. But I can't write anymore. My head is too stuffed. Like it's too stuffed for other shit. I shoot my own bits. I produce, like for me, I cover. Dude, I'm doing too much. My head I can't write anymore. For me, like a couple songs, like for me, I'm still writing. Like I got like a couple songs for me that I'm still writing, like Glovers. I wrote that shit. Did that shit sober. For me, I said I'm gonna do this shit sober. Wrote that shit. Like, writing is not. It's my forte, like, but I'm gonna call myself an artist. I'm gonna call myself a writer.
How about you, man?
Yeah, I mean, I can't front. I big fell off. I think we started. I don't know. Like we picked up like it got heavy around like September, I guess, around that time, and like I literally went through. I probably had like 4 phones. 4 phones September. Then each phone I had like 27 songs, like all phones. Every single one of them. Just almost like I had bad music. I like to write and shit, but I don't know. Recently, like we've been focusing on other things, like there's not a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, just music. And but we just like it's not like that. The writing is not at its best. Our writing is at this point, like I see it all the time. Like the writing is at its best right now. It's just like because we've been doing this so long, we don't have to focus so hard. Like what's the word? Sorry for that. Meticulous. For me, you don't have to focus too hard on it, and because it comes with the ease now. It's not like I said, like you said for me. I
thought you meant I didn't mean on terms of like lyricism and shit like
that.
I'm not just not like on like the actual workload. To
me, it lightened up because you could bust down tracks easier. For me, you could bust down the verse way easier. For me, so why not? Like why not take our focus away from the writing? For me, why not take our focus for me elsewhere? Like so we can be more productive for ourselves. Because like I said, we were most hated. We still are most hated because now we're doing it and we're doing it better. I mean, we're doing it better. I'm not telling you shit is being honestly. Look at the rappers that's representing us from Brooklyn and Philly. I mean, like we falling off. I don't like it.
That's actually a good transition. Well, first, before I ask you that question, I see just even from listening to y'all that there are goals, further than just the music aspect of things, right? The movement part of the Living Boyz movement, right? You talk about other content, talk about kind of, you guys doing shows and a whole bunch of different things. Is there a goal you have in mind with that, with where you want to take Living Boyz?
Yeah, bro. We want to, like, first and foremost, we gotta like make sure we have our hood. For me,
certified together. For me,
together.
If you look at the show, if you see in videos from the show, you know who performed. Everybody was from Flatbush. Everybody either lived around the corner, or up the block. For me, we all was from that area. Everybody who performed went to Millwood, except for 2 rappers. Everybody who went to perform.
A couple of them go to Millwood.
No, Sparks, Rod Glow, Keisha Bass, Keisha, yes, he went to Millwood. Or whatever. Oh yeah, my fault. You right. That's another rapper. For me, that Eves nigga. For me, or my son, Kyle, Zaire, JJ. For me, for me, all went to Millwood except for except for me, Young Chad and Pookie. For me, they're the only that ain't go to Millwood, but we still was all together. Like for me, we're all from the same block. For me, I said, why the fuck am I gonna do a show and only put us on this shit? I mean,
we've been talking about this since Midwood,
since they was gonna throw shows, you know, cop B&B, throw show and that shit, get speeches, but it wasn't until my uncle got this restaurant on this bar, this Juice Box bar, for me, Juicy Box bar. For me. He got it. That's where we threw it at, and it was like my aunt. She's like, whenever you're ready to throw a show, talk to me. And I was like, oh, where? I was like, say less. And in that moment, I was like, I always knew we was gonna do it there, but I didn't want to say it. I wanted to think of other places. But I was like, in the back of my head, I was like, we don't fuck around. I'm not doing that shit there. Like for me, that shit gonna be small. That shit gonna be light. Like for me, it's not gonna be. It was exactly how I pictured it, but it wasn't. It was crazy how we found out. That shit looked crazy. Love, like for me, love.
A lot of people fucking with y'all.
Fact, but like you said, the goal of it for me, I hope to have one day like Brooklyn, fuck New York, Brooklyn. For me, have Brooklyn United. For me, just now I'm not talking about you can't have beef with niggas like, oh, you gotta be on some old lovey-dovey shit. Like I said, for me, these told me how to show love to my fellow men, just to make sure niggas have respect for you. I ain't saying a lot, but for me, but a lot of niggas, they see you're doing something, and you see somebody else doing something, you get jealous. Like for me, but not even jealous in a weird way. It's just like I want to outshine a nigga. You could outshine them, but still be friends. Like for me, you could be like, it's called friendly competition. Like for me, NBA players do it all the time, football players do it all the time. Why as rappers, especially in New York, why as rappers we have to sit there and try to shit on each other for no ass reason? Like, you can't even tell me why you don't like this nigga because he rapping. Like fuck out of here. Like I'm too old and too grown for some bullshit ass reason like that. For me, if I got beef with you, you know what beef is? Beef is if you in my head. For me, if you're on my head, I don't got beef with you. I don't got beef with anybody. Because ain't nobody in my fucking head. You know what I mean?
That's an energy a lot of niggas in my home right now.
Facts. I don't have time. I don't have time for that. Like, for me. I said niggas don't want my head.
I said no.
For me, I don't have time for that. Like, for me, my goal is for everybody to be Gucci and chill. Like, for me, like everybody just chill and like fuck with each other. That's the goal for me.
I just want to make sure, like I said, like the hood first is
and we certified. I want to make sure we certified. Yeah, I want the hood. I want to make sure 1, 2, 3 and CJ, we know what the fuck going on. Our pockets is Gucci for me, and our name is up there for me. But done the hood.
I want to make sure the hood good to the point where like I want to be able to give something back. For me,
really,
like, that's really the goal. For me, that's what I'm saying. Like I want to make sure the hood is good. Like I mean, certified, yeah, but like. I'm gonna make sure there's options, you feel me?
And I'm not going to go a certain path.
For me? And I'm gonna like overall make sure we're good, for me? Because at the end of the day, yeah, you could give it to the hood, and that's what I'm trying to do, but like I can only give them the option. You can't make somebody do this, that, and the other, for me? So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna build what I build there, leave it there, make my bread with that, for me? Whoever goes there, go there, and I'm helping them most,
yeah,
for me?
Help you out, dude.
But then, for me, after that, there's so much I can do.
Right.
And for me, I'm trying to make sure it's like, it's more than just like here. So, like, that's why I want to branch out, like, other than music, because, like, yeah, music is universal too, but people need more than that. For me, like, the movies and stuff. Like, people, not everybody, like, can listen. Like, some people are visual, for me. Some people are visual. Like, so, like, get our messages out through movies, get our messages out through
art.
Yeah,
To me,
shit like that.
I feel you. And I think I heard, I would already know your opinion on the current state of where New York rap is at. But where do you think we're headed?
I think we had to feel better under the reign of Bling Boyz.
Talk to you.
I think for me, I'm gonna say it right now. If you move how Bling Boyz is moving, everybody gonna go. And not because I'm just saying you gotta move. Like, I just feel like we're in a different type of time that we're putting everybody. We're making sure. I feel like I'm making sure that people is good. Like for me, I make sure. Like for me, yeah, I still make sure I'm overall good first. But I put people like I make sure everybody's good and this kind of shit for me. Like I want to make sure everybody at their moment gets their moment to shine and everybody. Because I remember when it was hard to find a studio. Like we couldn't find a studio for a year and a half. Like, that shit was hard and that shit was crushing. Like shit crushed my confidence type shit. Like I can't even find a fucking studio recording. I'm hearing mad people rap. I'm like, where's everybody finding these studios from?
Yeah, and it was moving like it was a Netflix package.
Yeah, bro.
It was the Krabby Patty formula.
Yeah, like you can't give me the attitude still for me. Like it was like this shit was like that shit was crushing it for me. And then when you finally find a studio, now you can't find nowhere to perform. Like for me, looking for shows, I remember asking, man, yo, tell your mom hook us up to some shows for me, because like hook us up to shows, For me, that's how we ended up getting our first show for me. But
my mom, she like my little brother and sister, they do modeling and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So she's like big into like that whole scene already, like the whole
shit. We pulled up and everybody knew who she was.
Yeah,
everybody knew who she was. I was like, feel me? But it's that shit.
Shout out moms, love you.
Shout out my mom dudes for me, love y'all. For me, this is why we do that too. We do that shit for our mom.
Shout out brother for that too.
But one thing we ask every artist on the show, if you had to name, I know it's hard and there's definitely mad niggas, but if you had to name 5 other artists who you see on the rise that you've been fucking with real recently in New York, like 5 other niggas you've been rocking with, who you think's on the rise coming up?
Shit, I'm jacking. Young Charles, feel me? My Fully High niggas, that's 2. Feel me? My son. Anybody from Bling will do it for me. It's like, so I'm not even gonna count ourselves. I won't even count ourselves. But for me, next young niggas, Oscar, for me, my son Fresh be bugging. And I can't stand my son. And I know there's 2 more. Fuck.
Alright, look, Free the Gods. Look, Mel Flops, you going too soon. But like the whole TME movement, I mean, Dottie P, yeah, S Dot, go S Dot, on SoundCloud, look that up right now. Who else?
What's up, Jeff Kyle? Facts. Jeff Kyle. If you seen the show, bro, my son had a girl whining at him while he was performing, son. Not even looking at her, he paying her no mind, looking at the crowd.
I mean, shitting, bro.
Shitting on niggas. I had people coming to me like, yo, you broke this nigga. Like, for me, he really came through shit and left. Like, for me, like,
then he drove off too.
Drove and leaned it. Like, you know how cool you gotta be to drive off and lean it? Like, for me, that's really my nigga right there, bro. That's really my Haitian brother, bro. That's me. That's really my nigga. Shout out to Kyle. Facts. Shout out to my son Kyle. He's bugged. Like, he's bugged. I know there's one more person I can't think of.
Who else? Nah, it's
yeah, there's plenty of niggas, bro. I feel you.
Yeah, I can't from nothing more than that. I can't think of one person.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna come out. Like,
facts randomly. It's gonna come out randomly.
Look at somebody, so I'm sorry.
Facts, niggas.
Bro, niggas is not like, it's too much talent in the hood, bro. I can't front like Ravish.
I know too many people that rap. Too many people that rap. Oh, my son Rodney, bro. My son Rod Glow. He had the show turned for me. Shout out had for me from fucking on rap niggas. Like, feel me? Keeping it static for me.
So finally, what's next? What do niggas gotta watch out for in the near future? What can we shout out?
Alpha Dog's the movie.
That's crazy. Crazy. That's what
my niggas not doing that. On this type of time.
Crazy. Alpha Dog's the movie.
That shit coming soon.
Next, Dolby tape. Fuck EPs, drop a tape, nigga.
Fuck it. My Dolby tape. Because it's already on camera. This is going on, what, Wednesday? So, I mean, yeah.
We can drop whatever.
Nah, you feel me? So now it's out there, so it has to be done now. So now,
My Dolby tape, feel me? I'm dropping my Dolby tape. I don't know when.
Watch out for the next show.
For the next show, watch out for the next show. Videos for me. Next show might be somewhere different location. Might be inaccessible to the hood, feel me? But it's gonna put the hood on. I promise you.
You know, niggas gonna be in there supporting y'all. And
Appreciate it.
Here in New York, Noise, y'all niggas believe in the movement and the Big Boy movement. You know, we see y'all and we got to continue to support y'all forever.
We support y'all too.
My son Bryce bought it for me. Shout out Bryce. All like for me,
Yes, sir. So, you know, catch us on the gram, like and subscribe on Instagram, YouTube, do all that. We gonna put that information in the bio. Support Bling Boyz movement. Catch y'all.